Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, children of all ages, that technicolor rainbow in between kings, queens, and non-binary beings, welcome into the Maelstrom. It is fucking cold as balls outside. There's snow on the ground. Whoo! And I am joined by a collaborative series of everlasting chucklefucks. Hello, gaggle of everlasting chucklefucks. How are you today?
Hello.
Have you ever considered coming up with a new name to call us?
Why?
I don't know. How much mileage? I don't know. I was just wondering how much mileage you can get out of Chucklefuck before it becomes stale.
I mean, it
works on a Dimension 20, so yeah.
I can come up with some very interesting names for all of you. What do you think about... I know it's already been used, but what do you think about Mr. Weebums there, Butler?
Taken.
I know it's already been taken, but I don't think it'll... I don't think the
decided,
original user will be...
I already chose the name Mr. Jumpums.
Uh-huh.
Sensuna said, "Don't help face. Straught. Tempt.
Don't
fate.
tempt fate."
I know what she said.
That being
Besides,
said...
I already tempted fate when I made the costume.
Mm-hmm. That being said, I think it's about time.
Yeah, it's on
get
with
down
it.
to the ring. You could be Fuckle Chuck. True. Ah! I'm wearing the Indare today. Interesting.
It's like looking at a twisted mirror of Denier.
Uh-huh. Don't worry about the fact that it's giving you bedroom eyes.
Well, I wasn't gonna, but now that you mention it.
Uh-huh.
Sensuna said, "I want to see someone who doesn't turn weird. Instead, they turn into a normal guy with a button-up shirt and tie."
Ooh, that's an interesting one. Mega, I'm glad that you're here, my guy. Also, Squatch, thank you for the raid of one person. Much appreciated. Chuck Fuckle? Good one. Not quite. So that is Indare. So imagine a alternate timeline where Daenerys actually listened to his mother, never went and grabbed the crystal, and was never teleported to Amberglade. Instead of becoming a wizard, he ended up becoming an artificer.
Okay.
Hello.
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 No, dude, you're fine. He would have stayed on the island for quite a while, but he eventually would have left to go to school. He ended up going to Strixhaven. Yeah, I can feel that, Mega. Like, Maelstrom is not for everybody because of just how fast-paced it is. But at the moment, right now, a lot of the RDMs are currently taking a break, or at least lessening on their responsibilities for just a little bit, while they recover from burnout.
I see. Hello, my future collaborator. I do hope the
Like,
experiments
work has
are
been
going
Mondo
well.
crazy
I've
for
been
me.
having
They
so
have,
many good
in
results.
the last 2 weeks,
I look
they
forward to
have
showing them
put
to you.
mandatory overtime before my shift and after my shift, multiple days in a row.
Oh my.
Yes. So this story is indeed on YouTube. It is on Burnout Vaughn's YouTube channel. It's called Saved by the Spell. Also, hello, my future collaborator. I do hope experiments are going well and having so many good results. I look forward to showing them with you.
Uh-oh.
I may or may not have about 4 to 5 inches of snow in my front yard right now.
Oh my.
I take it that this is a gift from the Winter Court?
Yes.
Excellent. Now, speaking of magic school, I now like wizard class because of the perspective of them kind of being like the magic scientists. Interesting. Ah, Croc. Croc getting himself a trinket.
Loot.
What does the fog boy get?
Croc, you get the Marshmallow Familiar, a palm-sized marshmallow shaped like a frog. It grows slightly stale when ignored.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
That is cute.
So, a peep.
Kinda. Shinichi, you find the caramel thread ring, a loop of hardened caramel worn like a ring. It's impossibly sticky, but never leaves a residue.
How can something that's sticky not leave a residue?
Magic.
Lightfinger's interesting. I've always been fond of Abjuration Wizard myself.
I mean, I kind of have a bit of a bias for evocation.
You know the interesting thing? Daenerys was almost an enchantment wizard.
Ooh. Enchantment.
I was either thinking Artificer Wizard, Enchantment Wizard, or Abjuration Wizard, and Abjuration won out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one of the good abilities of the Invoker.
I hope you're enjoying your snow, Bob. Let's hope it's nice and fluffy.
I
It was
haven't gone
supposed to be.
outside.
Ah, fair enough.
It's nice to look at for sure, but I
So you're an indoor cat.
yeah, dude, it's my weekend. You know I slept in, especially with it super cold, like super cold, and the heater just a little bit away, making it just the right temperature, where I feel both the heat and the cold at the same time, and it's really, really cozy.
Excellent, Bob.
However, I have had to tuck my sodas into bed.
This is wise.
Why?
Sensuna said, Bob, can you humor a question?
Of course.
After you answer, Strawt.
Okay. Why? Because I don't have like heating throughout the entire house. I have like very small but very powerful heaters that I strategically put in certain parts of my house. And the place where I store all my excess sodas does not have a heater. So I had to put a blanket
So they freeze over then.
So they'd freeze and then they would explode, yes.
Well, that's just inconvenient.
Well, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, right?
Oh, yes.
Look, nobody said there'd be math.
There's always math here.
Yep.
What school is Indare in?
Indare's in Strixhaven.
No.
I think, what kind of particular school
Which
of
school
magic?
in it?
Oh, none. He's still a first year. Although once he gets to year 2, he's going to go Prismari.
So, you know my hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
We are getting spoilers.
Oh, hell yeah. I know that there was... I saw a leaked Quandrix card. Where it was like, draw 32 cards. Like, there was a math problem on the card.
And another house is getting a mechanic from another plane.
Ooh.
Ooh. Fancy.
Laura Hold.
I'm surprised that Witherbloom doesn't get something from, like, Golgari. Wait a minute. Witherbloom is Golgari.
What plane do you think Laura Hold is getting something from?
I have no earthly idea. still have an idea for
Bob,
a ranger monk?
Knowing you, you probably do know the plane. Innistrad.
That's the one with all the vampires and werewolves and stuff, right?
Yes.
Isn't that Curse of Strahd?
No. That was my first thought, but I just couldn't remember the name of the world. I still remember that one because we were hanging out in one of Zacho's streams, and Juan was sitting there in the chat, just telling Zacho when he was gonna start to pull fire, and she called the exact pack that he pulled, like the big vampire.
Laura Hold, get the miracle mechanic.
Also, Bob, get this. In my current campaign, my paladin's Fate Excalibur fights his arch enemy, who's Dio Brando, and when he liked him, plot twist, gets his body possessed by the enemy, and somehow the party has to fight the now evil possessed paladin. Oh!
How the hell could anyone like Dio Brando? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not reading it right. Oh wait, liked him. Yeah, okay, yeah, like I said, how could anyone like Dio? Oh, killed him, okay.
That's the mode.
Sensuna said, also, I found your card, Bob. I hate it.
Oh, really? You've shown me so many cards that would be mine.
No, the one you mentioned.
Ah. Yeah. It's just a giant equation. You pay enough mana, you can deck somebody out with it. And it makes sense, it's a Quandrix card too.
The other.
I don't know why, but I love Aaron's entrance so much. I don't know if it's the colors. I don't know if it's the fact that it's using Citrix old music or what.
I mean, it is more or less like the Cody Rhodes intro. Motion
Speaking of
wise.
Citrix music, how do you think Johnny Gargano's gonna fare without Ciampa? I'm not implying he can't stand without Ciampa, but you think he might fall to the wayside because before they seem to constantly be editing him out. Remember when they were editing him out of the old Hulu footage?
Mm-hmm. Who's to say?
Right, Bob, I am going to have to duck away for a little bit.
Sounds like a plan. You have yourself a good one. And I imagine that you're just going to be walking away, but you're still going to stay in call for a bit.
Yep.
Yep. And the Drakes are certainly active, aren't they? I am happy to see that there's a number of, like, factions and a number of, like, cliques and groups that are forming. Because that was one of my favorite things about Season 1, just watching the cliques form. Like, everybody set up their own locations based on certain domains in certain areas. I think Argana will do all right. He's got plenty of in-ring talent. He just needs that moment to truly show what he can do on his own. Fair. Hey, Choco, what's going on? That reminds me, I need to post for your scene there, Hex. You and Franz both. So I've trapped Francisco into like an extra dimensional mansion. And the entire thing,
So you've trapped them in the House of Mystery.
Kinda. So the entire thing about the house is it's supposed to make you never want to leave. Like, it is bending over backwards to cater to your needs. And apparently this is the worst thing possible for them out of character. Because the OCD is going to make them, like, map out the entire house. And the best part is, I know I've already got the way to escape out of the house set up.
Excellent.
And until you do it, you're stuck there. Just wait, it's only a matter of time before I start throwing other people in there too. Well, hello! Mr. JC the Doodles, welcome in, my guy. Thank you for the raid of 95 people. You know, real talk, before I started streaming, I was actually watching that stream. I stopped watching it in the middle of the boss fight. So, for those that are unaware, coming over from Mr. JC the Doodle, Mr. Malleus Draconius himself, my name is Shadowdancerbob. I am joined by a number of my community members here. We are currently taking part in our weekly D&D meets wrestling kind of mishmash show called the Maelstrom. Every single character that is featured on this show is played by a member of our community. And every single person is controlled by the community. All the matches are run by the community. They are picked by the community. And it is controlled through a giant play-by-post D&D 5e game. There are over 60 different players. There are over 60 currently active players. And each member in the call with me is one of those players. So how was JC's stream? And It's Kitty Plays Life and Fawn Dream, thank you for the follows. Welcome in. Happy to have you. And Fart Bubble Z, thank you for the follow. Good name. Let's see. Who do we have next on our card tonight? It's Francisco and Leonel Matrix, along with Ash, Miska, and Howler and Mithril. We got a number. We got a... Oh boy, this is a violent group.
Yeah. Be violence. Don't worry about it, though. I'm sure nobody's head will go flying anywhere.
Nah, I'm sure it's fine.
Likely.
I see. You were my brother, Walker. I loved you. Well, how do you do, Sleepy Spider Lily? Good to see you. And for those that don't know, I am JC's mod, and I am one of his former DMs. And depending on where his character is in the Maelstrom, I am and am not his DM. Because we have 4 different continents, 4 different realms that players can wander to and from at any given time. Each person controls one of those 4 realms. JC is one of those players. So if you like wrestling, you like role-playing, you like goofy nonsense, by all means, please hit that follow button, hang out, hang around for a little while. And while most of my people here in the call with me are currently muted, we do get up to shenanigans a lot. And
Shenanigans. Bob, do you need some?
I am good for right now. And Magic Omega 06, thank you for the follow. Allow me to introduce you to Catherine, better known as Lady Kathchina of the Winter Court. And also, Atsu, what's up, my man?
Hello.
Of course you like all those things. I did not see the Rumble last night. However, I have been hearing bits and pieces. I have been seeing bits and pieces. I heard it wasn't amazing. Although I'm more interested at the fact that AJ... I'm more interested in the AJ's gloves situation.
Sensuna said, "How so?"
Well, AJ acted like he was going to take his gloves off and leave them in the ring. But at the very last second, he put them back on and walked off. Atsu, thank you for the 3 months of Tier 1, my guy. Good to see you.
Not quite.
Personally, what I think, and I know you're typing, personally what I think is going to happen is, I think he's not done with his retirement tour yet. I think that he may be done with WWE, but he's not done wrestling. He's going back home.
He put them back on to do his pose to the crowd one last time.
Ah. Very true. Retirement doesn't last very long in wrestling. Uh-oh.
And it's been confirmed, he's retired from in-ring action.
Oh. There was a speculation and theory going on about him potentially going back to TNA.
I don't expect that.
Oh. Looks like Atsu started a hype train. Isn't that neat?
I expect him to become a trainer.
You know, I could see that. Either a trainer or some kind of backstage position.
Oh, he certainly would have plenty of knowledge to share.
This character is called Ash. He is an orc. He is an orc gloomstalker ranger, and he is owned by our friend Ginger Boy. The blue-haired person out in the ring is Francisco, and he is a Dampier blood hunter. Kiana, thank you for the 300 bits. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for your generosity. So his WWE time is over. However, his in-ring for the year maybe not, if people are willing to do one-offs. But Sen may have intel that on something that I don't. So for those that are old school D&D
Sansuna
players.
said, they presser after the show confirmed it.
So for those that are aware of old school D&D, this character is called Miska, the wolf spider. Yes, that Miska. And the funniest thing about it is, Miska's player, Callie, has a habit of taking these old characters that nobody's doing anything with and reinventing them, and then within a month or two, their original sources will update or do something with them. Callie has done it with Miska the Wolf Spider. Just after Callie started playing Miska, D&D actually printed a new module with Miska the Wolf Spider as like the primary antagonist. And they also did something similar with Marvel.
Intriguing.
The presser was WWE people guilt-tripping AJ and saying, yeah, he's done. Wouldn't make sense if he wasn't done. Thank you, Matrix.
So that leaves things up for debate.
Very so. Yeah. Also, JC, if you're still here, my man, good stream. I'm happy to see everything that's been happening for you. I'm proud as fuck for you. Love you to death, and thank you for the raid. Yo, real talk, JC, he got affiliate after his first stream and partner after his second. That boy is working his butt off.
Oh, damn. Good on him.
Oh, heck yeah. Proud as heck over our local Disney princess.
Well, we were bound to get one eventually. Yeah, JC makes a good one.
Oh, JC's good people.
True.
Callie's other superpower is turning a D20 into a D2. Yeah.
True.
It's weird how a lot of our community has these weird, like, X-Man power.
Wait, is that Gigya in the ring right now?
Who?
The one, the feathered, the one with the blue vest.
No, that's Mithril.
Oh.
Sensuna said, "Do you have one, Bob?"
I mean, is the rules of Bob a power?
I want to say yes because you can inflict them upon others.
Let's be honest, Bob. If this was an RPG, the rule of Bob would be a tanking ability.
Yeah.
This is truth.
And the worst part of my life, I usually play support. Doppel! What's up, dude? Doppel. I fell off the wagon, man. I started playing D2 again. Thank you for getting a tier 1 sub to Citric. Dude, I literally just finished Final Shape like an hour before stream. Final Shape is way better than Lightfall, by the way. I had a better time with it than I did Lightfall. Now, don't get me wrong, the area was amazing for Lightfall. But the story... Well, you were there. Like, you saw my mood at taking a swan dive towards the end of that story. Dude, like, the final mission for Final Shape felt like fucking war. It felt like war, real talk. Like, everybody was on the field. Yeah, the raid was before the final mission. Which is a good idea on Bungie. Because if they made the raid the final mission, then that cuts so many people out of an actual fulfilling conclusion. Yeah, JC did have bits and channel points enabled on his first stream. Because I remember subscribing to him on his first stream. But at the same time, everybody has like channel points and like bits and everything now. Yeah, pre-affiliate.
I think a lot of people owe Miska money.
Very true. Dude, it is cold. There's like 5 inches of snow sitting in my front yard. So, there's a tradition in my family. My grandmother started it. And it is extremely rare where I live that we get snow. But she always had this one friend where every single time it snowed, she would call her friend. And as soon as her friend picked up the phone, she would cry out in a sing-song voice, "And it's snowing." And I decided that it's time to follow tradition. But I don't have an Anne. I have an Arkolf. So when I looked out this morning and I saw that there was snow on the ground, I immediately sent a text message in Discord. "Arkolf, it's snowing!" Because I don't think anybody loves snow more than that man.
You know that. Likely.
Mm-hmm.
But Arkoff loves the variety of snows.
Mm-hmm.
He wants thunder snow.
I don't know if he's actually been to Canada or not. I know that there was like talks about him going to Canada.
I've heard bits and pieces, but I can't piece enough together to get a yes or a no on it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say very possibly yes, but Arkoff has also stated once he gets across the border, the Canadian Border Patrol will never find him.
Makes sense. I know he's been to California. Because I've got a picture of him in I've got a picture, I believe, taken by Monty of him in an arcade just holding all these different plushes.
Now that is simply adorable.
Mm-hmm. And during the unexpected, like, I think it was Monty went to, everybody went to California and there was like a convention or something so they could all play D&D live. And Arkoff is just sitting off to the side. The dude looks like a bodyguard.
Sensuna said, "So,
Well, howdy do, my friend. Welcome in. Good to see you. Allow me to introduce
I saw a
myself.
group picture from last year and I misidentified Arkolf."
Really? Mallory, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Shadowdancerbob. I am a part of the M&W, Unexpectables, and TFS Team 4-Star communities. I am a mod for the Unexpectables. I am a mod for various members of Team 4-Star. And I have been a part of the Unexpectables. I am a part of Roll With Me, various D&D campaigns. Likely, you may have gotten recommendations from JC Doodle, who is the voice of Malleus Draconius. But I am a dungeon master, and I enjoy wrestling, as you can see. And this is a D&D meets 2K23 wrestling game, where every single person on the show has is a community member controlled character. Just give everybody a heads up. We've got ads starting in 2 minutes. If you are on the desktop and you see the stream pop up in your upper right-hand corner, feel free to pop that out, turn on the audio, and turn the audio off for the ad, and that should allow you to bypass the ad at least momentarily.
Sensuna said, "The person I thought was Arkolf was actually Zito."
Really? I can see it. I can see it. Both wear glasses, both wear hats. Both. Zito has a shorter beard than Arkolf does. And Arkolf probably wasn't wearing an eye patch at that moment.
But if you were going just by vague descriptions, could you see the confusion?
Yeah, I could see it. If I didn't already know what Arkolf and Zito looked like, I could see that. Inferno matches are a thing, including 3 stages. Inferno matches, 3 stages of hell, and scrapyard matches, and dumpster matches. But dumpster matches are just a reflavored casket match. I was hoping for a Grizzly Adams style dumpster match, where there are just dumpsters all around the ring, and it's a battle royale style match.
That would be wild.
Will we ever get a reverse battle royale?
Where you have to throw them into the ring?
No idea, son.
Yes.
We will?
No, Sin was saying yes to my idea.
Ah. Fair enough.
How would that even work? How would you have to put them into the ring, like under the bottom rope, or would you have to get them over the top rope?
No.
I have no idea. That would just get oddly complicated.
The object is to get into the ring.
And so it's just crab pot mentality?
Okay, now that might be kind of interesting.
Real talk, a crab bucket match. Oh, Lord. The crab bucket match.
You start that off.
You'd have to put some kind of an obstacle in there. Like, kind of like how the Punjabi prison match had the doors you had to open.
Okay.
So it wouldn't just be a mad dash. Hex. Did you forget your spaces, brother?
Sensuna said,
Yes.
"Can I make a bad pun for your crab bucket match?
Go ahead.
Let's get ready to scuttle."
Ooh, good.
Very good, son.
X, what did you say?
I am not entirely sure, Hex. Hex, did you keep your words together?
I'm about to find out. He misplaced the period. A reverse battle royal has happened. It was in TNA in 06, and he put a period between happened and it.
I return.
Welcome back. We got a 95-person raid from JC.
Oh, wow.
I can't wait to go back and see what he says. Because his raid was... well, what was the raid message? It was like, I loved you, Walker. You were my brother, Walker. I loved you.
Star Wars, I think.
It was. So basically, JC was doing this modified version of Twisted Wonderland, where instead of like Disney, it was JetX shows.
Okay.
Like what was it? One house was like American Dragon Jake Long. One house was like Kim Possible, and one house was just called like Galaxis or something like that. And it was all Star Wars. They ended up fighting a goo Darth Vader monster.
Intriguing. Bob, is it just me, or is the Grunch trying to steal Theo's status as the most smug bastard in the Maelstrom?
Could be. I mean, he does have the belt at the moment. He does control Arcana.
Well, then he has
Sensuna
big
said,
head.
"Bob, you and I were after the Jetix era, weren't we?"
I didn't watch too much JetX.
Air older.
I think it was on. It's just I was watching something else at the time.
I think we are about the same age.
I think so as well. My era was the Nickelodeon game shows before they got put onto Games and Sports.
Nick Arcade. Yo.
Yo! Real talk, I was on one of those Nickelodeon game shows. It was untelevised, but I was on it. I had to... it was a Double Dare style game show where I got called from the audience and I had to fire rubber chickens out of a giant slingshot at my grandmother, who was wearing a giant oversized pair of pants with a hula hoop for a belt. I lost, but it was hilarious. Thinking back, I should have chose my grandmother's boyfriend and just shot the rubber chickens directly at his face.
Yes. That is the correct move always, folks. Remember that.
Wild, crazy kids loved it. I used to So back in the day, I used to play Legends of the Hidden Temple in the woods behind my house with my cousins.
Sensuna said, "Did you ever see the reboot, Bob?"
Of which one?
Legends.
I did not. If there was a reboot, I haven't seen it.
They did an adult version of it.
Interesting.
A few years ago.
That would explain it. So, since I moved into this house, basically I have completely given up on like network TV and like movies and things like that. I watch almost completely, entirely user-created content. And about 85% of what I watch is content made by my friends.
Doing well then, Bob.
Support your friends.
Yes.
Even if you lovingly call them a Disney princess when your friend gets a job with Disney.
It's especially then.
Oh no, Squatch! You're putting memories back in my brain.
Bob, do you ever think in this game that they'll allow for the steps to get severely damaged? I mean, like banged up, like wrapped around somebody's head?
I think that would be very interesting to see.
I mean, it would make sense. They're not entirely solid. They're very easy to pick up, but still. Hex, how do you feel about stairs getting broken over somebody's head?
I mean,
Yes, no?
it's basically sturdy sheet metal.
No, that's true.
Sensuna said, "Bob, I am curious. When did you stop watching Nick? What was on at the time?"
It's a bit of an odd one because I don't think he even had Nick.
Well, how to do there,
Travis?
Travis?
Hey, Travis.
Hello. We had Teletoon.
I
I
think
remember like shows like Art Attack and you know, like Fun House and Fine Scoopers.
Art Attack. I think after the time of the Nickelodeon couch, like that bright orange Nickelodeon couch. I remember back in the day trying to convince my grandfather, who was always a very set in his ways. Zim was on Nickelodeon, yeah. Who was a super southern, set in his ways, kind of a crotchety old man. I remember trying to convince him to watch all that on Nickelodeon and telling him, "No, you'll like this. It's like Hee Haw."
No, no.
And for those that don't know, Hee Haw is a very, very old Southern sketch show. It's like Saturday
Yes.
Night Live, but Southern.
Yeah, that tracks. I have seen it.
I literally just did, Hex. But then again, that's the delay the delay talking. I loved, like, after a while I switched from Nickelodeon to Cartoon Network. But I watched during the days of like All That, and I loved Are You Afraid of the Dark? I preferred Are You Afraid of the Dark to Goosebumps.
Hell yeah, man. You and me both.
I'm actually probably the person who would probably be on the other side. I'm more Goosebumps person.
And that's fine. It's a good show. It's just there's something creepy about a bunch of children showing up to a fireplace and you just hear like the haunting music and they just do like a little like blowing out the candles. I'm like, ooh. Whereas the other one was just like, oh, this dog has spooky eyes. Beware, you're in for a scare.
Yeah, but you can't really compete with Slappy, can you?
No, you can't. Like, it was good. There was lots of good ones. It's just weirdly good with the Are You Afraid of the Dark? It was like I was in the little, like in that little campfire, and I was there watching with the story. Whereas Goosebumps always felt like, how do I put this? I could take myself out of the story and go, okay, that's a bit silly. It's like the Leprechaun.
And actually, there was an episode where you have a very early Amanda tapping before Stargate in there as well.
My favorite ones were always the twist endings. Travis, Are You Afraid of the Dark? The Pinball Wizard.
As soon as you start saying surprise at him, like, oh.
Like, the Pinball Wizard was such a twist.
Didn't they have to... I'm going to ask, would they have to have paid royalties for that?
What? Pinball Wizard?
Oh, because of the name? I don't think they need, because it's not in the context of the song, though.
Immediately thought that pinball episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Hell yeah, brother.
One thing I do remember is like playing the PC game of like, I think it was like Escape from Holland or something. Mm-hmm. And it was like one of those FMV games, you know?
Yeah. Hey, Travis.
Yeah.
The clown episode.
Which, okay, hold on. Context. Which one?
The haunted house.
Oh, no. Like, I never got scared, but there were some episodes I'm like, okay, I don't like.
The clown one was interesting because they didn't have to beat the monster. They appeased the monster. So the
Is
basic...
this where the vaudevillains come in?
No,
Is this the origin?
no.
There's a specific ending of this scene where they're just like they can't beat it. They just have to they have to accept the fact it's there, and they just kind of appease it.
So
Ah.
they go to like this haunted house, and behind various doors are various things. So you open a door, a clown pops out, and there was a rumor going about this clown. And like if you take its nose, it'll get mad at you. So a group of kids go in, they steal the nose, and they bugger off, and the clown starts coming after them. And it's getting closer. It's doing things around the house, and eventually, they find out what this thing likes. So they end up going back. One kid goes back by himself, I believe, and they go to the door, and they put down the nose, and they put down a box of cigars and a bottle of whiskey or something like that, and they just leave. And they turn and look back, and all of them's gone.
Yeah, sounds like decent appeasement to me.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so that picture of the clown on the roller coaster in the memes channel.
Sensuna said, 90s TV could get away with that.
Yeah, we got away with a lot in the 90s, Sen.
You had
we
to.
were kind of, yeah.
Because
we skirted a lot of issues, but we also were close to, kicking the censorship away, going, no, go away. We didn't stop doing that enough, unfortunately. But, yeah, we got away with some crazy stuff.
Especially in kids shows, because there was always something. There was always a joke for the kids, and then there was a joke for the adults.
True. Also, they got away with more complex and deeper themes because they trusted the kids were not dumb, which we weren't. So it always made things more interesting and more complex.
No.
Sensuna said, what was your Cartoon Network show? Bob.
I will simply say this, Kath, the ones that survived were smart.
Yes, that's true.
I was a Toonami kid. I love Toonami. But my jam, my show on Cartoon Network, was Tenchi Muyo.
You and my sister both. She is very much a Tenchi fan.
Mm-hmm. Gabby is inspired by Washu.
That totally tracks for me. Is it me or just think I want to fight the ref too?
A little bit. I remember back in the day, I used to stop going to judo just so I could watch Nickelodeon Double Dare.
We'll get to that. You went to judo?
Yeah.
Yeah, my fellow judoka. Where'd you get to?
Yellow belt.
Good man. Favorite throw?
The Oppon Seonagi.
Hey, I had the nastiest drop Seo here in BC. It won me a few tournaments. I love Ippon Seonagi. Sorry, I mid-tangent.
Sensuna said, hi Travis, slightly smiling face.
Hi, Sen. Fully smiley face back to you. Sorry to dislodge that. Just judo activated the neuron in the back of my head. But I was going to ask, since I don't really have Cartoon Network or what's the other one? Nickelodeon. We had some cartoons of that, but the cartoon I had is hard to say. It's a toss-up between Dragon Ball and Pokemon. Yeah. But if we're talking like Western cartoons, I watched a lot of Looney Tunes, like the classic ones.
So, a friend of mine ruined Tenchi for me by mentioning that he sounds like Ray Romano.
That is
I can see it a little bit, the nasally aspect of it.
Tenchi.
Damn.
Oh,
Tenchi Muyo. Older anime.
Like the father of harem animes.
oh,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah.
This one. I've seen this.
Yeah. My sister was very big into it. That's how I know things about it.
I'm assuming this is the dub of it. So let me listen to Mr. Tenchi.
Honestly, send your friend was sort of right, depending on which one. Because there were a bunch of them.
There's
They
like
were on
3.
their-
Like the original series had like 3, and then there was like 2 or 3 spin-offs, and then 2 or 3 spin-offs of that one.
There were multiple timelines.
Yeah, and they didn't even, when it came to Toonami, they weren't exactly clear as to like which timeline you were in.
Yeah, or which series.
I stopped paying attention
My
after they
sister-
started bringing out Gundams.
Yeah.
Dude, I wanted
Sensuna said, Canada is weird because it has its own series of shows from this era that we never saw stateside.
I wanted to watch Outlaw Star. But for some reason, Toonami would never show it. It was always Cowboy Bebop.
I never liked Cowboy Bebop. I wanted Outlaw Star.
I got both.
Oh, you lucky man.
Yeah, that was actually kind of like the 2 late night animes I managed to watch was like Cowboy Bebop and Outlaw Star.
Oh,
Because those
Fennec.
2 shows were at the sort of the time when Toonami was like it was like Toonami FX or something, and then they were doing like the 24-hour challenge of like you sitting in a room watching a television for 24 hours and you cannot get out of the seat. 'Cause if you do, you're pretty much gone.
I have
Could not
logistical
do that.
questions.
Yeah, could not do that. I don't see how anyone could do that. That's just no.
No, I know how. You have to have, quote unquote, the man's lounge from Home Improvement. The recliner that's the recliner that has a toilet built into it.
Oh, jeez. That is the only way you can do it. And even then, I would find it annoying because I do need to stretch on occasion.
I miss Home Improvement.
It was fun.
Like, it was an interesting thing one of the moments I realized I wasn't a kid anymore is when I learned who like Tim Allen and Bob Saget really were. Like, you look at like Bob Saget from like Full House, and as a kid you think that he is actually like that, and then you watch him actually him, and you watch his stand-up, and oh boy, he is filthy.
Sensuna said, I have a question for the group. Don't answer at once. What was your first anime? Period.
Gundam Wing.
Bob?
It was one of the ones that were shown on Saturday morning cartoons. So it was probably something like Samurai Pizza Cats, or like Sailor Moon or Pokemon.
Mine is weird.
That's so son. Or is weird the name of it? Do you mean first one that you watched all the way through, or first one that you came across?
I had a giant satellite dish as a kid. I got Japanese channels on that thing. My first anime I ever saw, non-dubbed, not even subbed, was Bubblegum Crisis.
Huh.
Returned.
Excellent. Let me think. This is a slightly tough question for me, son, because my memory is not quite so good on this. But I want to say...
Travis, what was your first anime?
My first anime.
Sorry.
Okay. My first like just whatever. Pokemon.
I thought you paused Kath.
My apologies. Yeah.
I'm just thinking. Let me think. Do you remember when the Sci-Fi Channel first came around, Sven?
Yes.
Yeah, it was something within that when they launched their cartoon. I can't remember. It involved that orb and things. I almost want to say it was Defenders of the Earth, but Robotech stands out more. So I'm going to say Robotech. Or maybe Gigantor.
Going old school, I see.
Yeah. Memory does not allow for me to remember the exacts at this point, but those three are the closest.
I mean, when you think about it, I mean, does Thundercats even technically count as an anime considering its particular style?
I don't know. Wasn't that more American produced, or was I don't know if that technically that then something way early in the 80s.
Yeah, like when it came to like stuff like the real Ghostbusters, it was like, yeah, you may have had the cells drawn like in the US, but then it was like, but actually a whole lot of it was actually done in Japan as well. Same when it came to Transformers, like a whole bunch of it was done in Japan. Like because Transformers in Japan started out as like Diaclone, it's like when it came to the original series, it's like, okay, is that technically an anime because it's got that Japanese influence?
If we're going that far deep back and everything, it might be Transformers, or it might be something I cannot remember. It's like a half-remembered memory, like a fever dream type thing. That is not Wildfire. But that was like from 81, and for years I thought that was just a figment of my imagination. I forget who put me on the track for that, because I was desperate to get that memory out. Could not remember. But if we're going with that, I'm probably maybe Transformers then, G1. There might have been something else before that, but my memory is just very unsteady at that point. So you want to count, what was it, Rose Garden? I forget the name exactly. It involved talking people, flowers. And an evil spider thing that was just not very nice. Trying to murder everyone. Apparently didn't like gardens in nice shape.
Yeah, I remember the old D&D show.
There was a lot of old stuff. But technically, if you want to count the...
I remember the show Nightmare.
I was gonna say... I don't know if it counts, but the OG little mini-series / was a movie 2 of OG My Little Pony was kind of in an anime style.
Mm-hmm.
So, because that was definitely radically different from any direction they went after.
Do you remember the big 3 of ABC's for rebate shows?
I might need names.
The Cowboys of Moo Mesa.
Yes.
Biker Mice
remember
from
them.
Mars.
I saw
I
that.
know Biker Mice from Mars.
Okay.
And Street Sharks.
Oh, I remember Street
That
Sharks.
that did not air much, if any, where I was.
Oh, one of my voice acting teachers was Ripster from Street Sharks.
Well, damn.
Yeah, Lee Talker. He was Ripster in the show, and every time he makes a post anywhere, everybody comments he's Ripster, and I'm like, I think we know that. He's a good sport about it. He's really cool. But yeah,
I mean,
I loved Street Shark.
I used to watch shows like Toxic Avenger and such. No, Toxic Crusaders, that was it.
Isn't there like
I was gonna say,
isn't there a Toxic Crusader like video game or something like that?
Yeah,
Yes.
beat 'em up.
Yes, there is. Yeah, I think Rosa is correct. It's a scrolling beat 'em up.
And some of the TFS crew are on there.
Connor's on it.
Taka's on it.
Oh man, Team Hayes all the way.
Do you remember the video game that TFS actually produced?
Never
Dropkick.
saw it.
I can't remember the
they
name
just-
of it. It's like it's a couch game, and there's a bunch of different kind of anime protagonists. You know, different themes of anime protagonists in it, and they're fighting each other.
Yes, also Vampire Hunter D, the first movie, is something I very much adore.
Mm-hmm.
Super knockoff. It seems to be the closest to that.
Hmm.
Yes, it's there was a trailer for it, but I don't know if it actually made anything with it.
I think it did make it. It was on Steam for a bit.
Yes, the game is super knockoff.
Hmm.
Did Sammy win?
No.
Yep.
Gravy one.
Ah, fair enough.
Same owner, different character.
Fair enough.
And I want to let y'all know we're going to have an extra match tonight.
Ooh.
I don't think that we're. I think we're on like match 6, match 7. No, we're on match 7.
Next. Yeah, if we want to get technical, son, Robotech is the first one I watched everything of full way through and still retain knowledge of.
Do you want to know something I just remembered?
Sure.
I just remembered an old cartoon series, James Bond Jr.
I remember that one. That one was actually fairly funny. They couldn't do much with it, but they did try to make it as funny as they could because obviously this is for kids, but they're trying to use James Bond. Oh, that
Yeah,
was
and they never
fun.
actually had James Bond himself in there. It was all his kid.
I think his nephew. He adopted his. They said they adopted his nephew, and he was then now heir to the name, if I remember right. Someone please correct me if I am wrong.
I will not correct anybody, for I am never right. I am only left.
Travis.
I'm going
You
to
need
say.
anyone put somewhere?
No.
You know.
Stop asking me if you want to put people in a boiler room. Every day I come home and they somebody want to put them in the boiler room and I say no, and then it's like, okay, but just in case. Jesus.
Look, it's perfectly fine. It's I'm not gathering a ton of useful data and questionable ethical experiments.
Look, the easiest way to get someone down into the boiler room, you put you put one of those like collector edition magic packs. You just put like a trail of them leading down the boiler room, and I guarantee you like 16 wrestlers will go down there, and you can go ahead and get them. The bones in the neck will. it's Final Fantasy Collection, and they'll scurry in like wild animals.
I'm going to say a name, and I expect that some of you will know this name. That name is Gadzuki.
Oh, jeez, I remember that. 100.
Good name, but I actually don't know who that is.
I don't know. But
That
it's not
was
ringing any bells.
Baby boy.
Gadzuki is associated with Godzilla.
Is that right? He is a Godzilla's baby boy.
Yes,
I knew it.
that is the cross between Godzilla and like a flying squirrel.
Ah, yes.
And now it's time for me to set up our bonus match. Because, let me get this set up because I have to talk about something. And I want to get this set up first. I have to make sure I can do this.
That's always important. What good game allow it?
Alright. Gang. I hate to end the mood. I hate to end the night in a little bit of a dour mood. But I wanted to bring to everybody's attention that today is the 1-year anniversary of when we lost one of our players. We lost Denny a year ago. Y'all might have known him as Clone Trooper with average aim. And today is the 1-year marking of his passing. And I never had it. I couldn't bring myself to removing Denny from my game because I fucking love Denny as a character. Like every time I saw him, played, every time I saw Denny being played, Denny was always happy-go-lucky. He was always enthusiastic. He was always ready to go. And Denny had a lot of really good moments. So tonight, as your bonus match, tonight, you were supposed to have the entrances and everything. You know what? No, we're doing it right. You know what? We're going to do it again. Because we're doing it right. There we go.
As it should be.
If we're going to do it, we're going to do it right. We're not going to disrespect them like that.
Yeah. Of course 2K would try to do us like that.
Yeah, real talk, I just didn't have it in me to remove the models.
It's good to see them again.
Yeah. I miss the wiggly backpack.
Big hug, brother. Big hug.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The power of the leg drop.
So I want to tell a little story. One of my fond memories about my brother, Stormtrooper, you know. So, a while back, when I used to play D&D all the time with another group, I sometimes would make characters with some of my friends with sibling dynamics, and when I eventually invited my actual brother, to play D&D with me, we didn't really link backstories at all, like ever. And someone eventually asked me, just like, why don't you ever play as brothers with your actual brother? I'm just like, our character styles are pretty different. Like, we love playing with each other, but we're a little too different. My characters are always way more moodier than his, and his characters were always just very loving life and all that.
I could see it. It'd be an interesting dynamic, though.
Oh, definitely.
But I can understand why you didn't do it.
Mm-hmm. So funny thing, actually, when we were talking about the possibility of him getting into Flashbang, MNW, I asked him just like, all right, well, there's some characters available for adoption, but is there one that you'd want to create? He's just like, tell me more about Red Star Roman. 'Cause I made that character before I really did roleplay with him. He's just like, he wanted to try and make a character that was Roman's brother. And I had a little laugh. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna have to tell you some stuff that I don't tell anyone about Roman. And he's just like, oh, that sucks. Never mind.
No, but it still would have been very interesting.
So,
Just my perspective.
believe it or not, like, Denny was my number one pick back when we were getting ready to send somebody over to Flashbang. Denny was my number one pick because he was the only person on the, he was the only person out of the roster that didn't have a character in MNW. And I wanted him to go first, but life got in the way.
Yeah.
My top three was Denny, Zator, and Ash.
That
That's
promo
lame.
absolutely sold me on Zator, though. Oh, Daddy's styling on me. Oh no.
I had to track down the music that Dan Housen used for, like, the videos that he does. I had to get that music in there. And I was like,
good.
come hell or high water, I will find that music track. And it was one of those where it was like, you're looking, and then it's like you finally find something like on a Reddit thread somewhere.
Oh, Solomon, no! Come on, man.
I mean, that's not exactly very
Oh,
vulnerable.
it was close.
Denny got in the ring as the 10 count was being called.
Oh, that's peak Solomon behavior right there, though. You could be his best friend, and he still wouldn't cut you any breaks in the ring. Oh, hey, he got me.
Yeah, he did.
You very much wanted those legs.
We missed you, buddy.
See you around, brother.
We haven't forgotten about you. We're still telling stories. You know what? No. We're gonna let it play. friends, compatriots, compeers, I want to thank you for coming in, hanging out, and remembering somebody that was with us. And just to be able to tell one more story. But like all stories, unfortunately, they have to come to an end. But that just means you can tell them again and again. But for now, I think it's about time that we go ahead and raid out. I'm about to do something funny.
Ooh.
I'm about to do something funny. So we're going to raid Dummies and Disasters, and we have to beat them before they raid us.
Oh,
It's a race against the clock. Let's get them.
All right.
oof.
Thank you all for coming in. Enjoy yourself. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I want to thank y'all for coming in, hanging out, having fun, and remembering a good lad. But y'all have yourselves a good one. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.